Back in the kitchen now with Julie Sizemore from Creative Cake Supply, and we have a fun project for you to do this holiday season. We're going to make gingerbread houses, but they're going to taste a little better and easier to make, too.
Amen, sister.
Oh, yeah. This is the cutest idea. I really think I'm going to do this holiday season. It's a chocolate gingerbread house in a kit. So you sell the kits and take us through it. And they're under $25, too, so a great gift idea.
Well, and the good thing about them is they're versatile. It's a silicone mold, and so you can either bake in the oven with it, or what I did today was I molded sugar in it.
So you're basically,
I didn't mold sugar. We're molding chocolate. We molded sugar earlier.
So you can do the cookie. You can do actual gingerbread if you want.
You can press it right in the mold.
I love the idea of doing a chocolate house, though. So.
Or what I did was I pre-molded some pieces, and it's as simple as filling the cavity and then chilling it and then popping it out when it's cool.
So
all the details go right into the mold.
How neat is that?
So I did our fronts and our sides chocolate, and then I did white chocolate for the roof to look like a snow-covered.
Cute. Cute, cute, cute. And these molds you can use over and over again. So like this kit is, not just good for this year, it's good for next year.
Well, and even comes with little accessories, little gingerbread people. It comes with a door and then a Christmas tree so that you can make little details to add to your house once you're done.
Now, instead of using, going to the grocery store and getting chocolate chips to melt, you even make it easier. At the store, you sell these great little discs.
Right. And I used them actually for decoration because a lot of times you'll see like the little wafers, the little colored wafers on roofs of gingerbread houses. These are our Merkin's chocolate coatings. And the nice thing about these coatings is you melt them, you work with them, they set up, they have a beautiful finish to them when they're cool. You don't have to worry about blooming or fat bloom, sugar bloom, streaks, anything like that, and it tastes really good.
So it's easy, no mess. You have the white chocolate ones, you have the chocolate ones, and then the color coding ones, which we're going to show you what to do with. So let's start putting this house together. So we've melted our chocolate, we put it in the molds, let it set up in the fridge or on the counter.
Today I did outside for like 15 seconds.
There you go.
So just set up enough that you can pop it out of the mold.
Okay.
If it doesn't start to come out, then let it go because it's not ready.
Right.
But the benefit is you can remold, just remold it, remelt it, and fix it.
Exactly. So here are the pieces all popped out, and they look beautiful, but we're going to put this house together.
Right. And the nice thing about chocolate is it makes a great glue. So I have it in a bottle.
So this is just the melted discs?
This is just the melted discs, and I put it in a decorating bottle.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is just start to glue our pieces together.
Special gloves.
These are to keep the heat from your hands transferring to your chocolate because you don't want your finished piece to have a bunch of fingerprints.
Okay, those are cotton gloves that you also sell. Okay, I can hold this.
So, and where traditional houses have the royal icing, which takes a while to set up, where the chocolate sets up really in a couple minutes. So I'm just going to use, if you want to hang on to that, and I know the plate makes a slippery surface, so then you just use a little bit of the chocolate as your glue, and it'll also glue to your base as well.
Those bottles are nice.
Well, and this one has a decorating tip on it that's actually interchangeable. So we'll get our second side on.
You bet.
Are you inside or out?
We're good. We're good. We're good.
We're going into construction after this.
I totally remember making one of these when I was a kid, a real gingerbread house, and it was a disaster. And I remember it was like frosting everywhere, and it didn't look all that great. And my dear mom was like, "It's beautiful, honey. This is really, really way easier and cuter and." Like you say, it's a no-brainer. It's not that hard to do.
And the real gingerbread ones, if you don't, if your dough expands, and then your pattern doesn't work anymore, then you have to recut your pieces. So, and then you're using a bunch of cans to hold it up, where this sets up a lot faster and it works a lot easier.
So let's move on to jump ahead. So you get the idea. We've got our house formed. We got our roof. We use the chocolate to glue it all together. Now it's time to decorate. This is adorable.
Now what I did was I used the colored discs, And I started at the bottom because you want them to overlap like roof shingles. So you want to start at the bottom, and then I just alternated the colors. And then what you can do to get them a little bit of a shine is once they're glued on, and just using a little bit of chocolate, is hit it with the blow dryer because it'll start to melt them just a tiny bit and give them that nice shine.
Cute. And then a little bit of is this chocolate on the rooftop?
I just took my white chocolate and did a little swirl down the top to make it look like it had a snow peak on it.
Adorable. Speaking of the snow, you said a ton of people are coming in for these. These are just mini marshmallows.
Mini marshmallows
that you can, and they're great for if you make homemade hot cocoa, or they're just so cute. You sell them right there in bags. So that's the snow.
And the little rock sugar to look like chunks of ice, which is the same stuff that you'd get on a swizzle stick. You know.
Cute.
Then what I did was I piped around the windows with some green chocolate and added some little light bulbs to add, for more decoration.
Oh, it's all decked out for the holidays.
Absolutely,
it's more decked out than my house.
And I think it needs a candle in the window.
How cute is that? And these are just the little candies.
And this is just royal icing.
Whoop. And your little tweezers.
It fell in the snow. Deb pointed out that rock sugar's really good in your coffee.
Oh, really? I'll have to try that. Oh my gosh, that is so cute, Julie. Wow, I'm loving this. The whole kit is less than $25, around $25, and you can be making gingerbread houses every year for the holidays. That is adorable.
Thanks.
Everything you need, from your cake supplies to baking to candy making, creative cake supplies on Military in Green Bay. Great to see you.
Class is starting up again in January.
All right, there you go. We'll be back. Happy holidays. Thank you.
You too.